So what's the verdict?
They'll do it. They've made a few requests, though.
Such as?
There's a few things here. Nothing really big. As an example, Oscar here has got some outstanding parking tickets. Wants them wiped off his record.
56 tickets in 7 states.
I'll tell him, Oscar. I got it.
Okay.
Noonan's got 2 women friends that he'd like to see made American citizens, no questions asked. Max would like you to bring back 8-track tapes. Not sure if that's gonna work, but let's see what else. Chick wants a full week's Emperor's package at Caesar's Palace. Hey, you guys wouldn't be able to tell us who actually killed Kennedy, would you? Bear would like to stay at the White Horse.
White House. White House.
White House. Yeah, he'd like to stay in the Lincoln bedroom of the White House for the summer. Stuff like that.
Sure, I think we can take care of some of that.
Harry.
Yeah, one more thing. None of them want to pay taxes again. Ever.
We ready to roll?
Broadcasting live from the internet, it's Tuesday night, and this is the Panels on Pages podcast.
Big boys playing with big toys.
This is quality content.
The boomers are into it.
Hey man, I just show up.
With your hosts, Lee Rodriguez.
I am a visionary. Like, oh, you have a podcast? I'm like, no, that's not me. That's somebody else.
Jason Nyes.
Yeah, sure. I'm not getting any vegetables in my diet. I'm just a thick boy.
Jose Guzman.
Is Jose on the show tonight?
He says he's coming.
It's like Elton John all over again, just minus the death threats.
Kelly Harris.
Rip your hand in your pants there, big boy. That's not me. I don't sound like that anymore.
And our good buddy Mahoney.
Hey, Mahoney's here. What's up, Mahoney?
We can do just glorious, wonderful things on our phones, people.
No one's ever done anything like this before.
It's gonna be massive.
It's gonna be great. I mean, obviously, I think it'll be great.
And it's all killer, no filler.
My seat's on fire! Your take's so hot!
Come on. It's so good.
It's pretty good. It's there. It's reliable. You know what you're getting every single time.
Man, I'm so glad you found us.
You're all terrible people, and I'm glad you're my friend.
Put that in the intro.
That's really funny.
Over 500 episodes, and you'd think they'd have the hang of it by now.
It seems like the concept that would run its course very quickly. What is going on, everybody? Today is Tuesday, February 22nd, 2022, and this is episode number 588 of the Panels on Pages podcast. I'm your host, the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez, and with us tonight we got Mr. Jason Nyes.
Dog movie.
Jose Guzman.
We got tickets to the Batman, but if John Turturro pulls down his pants and he's wearing Superman underwears, I'm fucking walking out.
Okay. Kelly Harris is here. What's up, Kelly?
Oops, all ice.
And our good buddy Mahoney, who should be sounding real nice tonight.
Guys, it is hashtag dog movie.
Oh, sorry.
Mahoney, can you step up to your mic?
Yes, it's hashtag dog movie.
Back up.
That was beautiful. You sounded great.
Yeah, all show. Just do that. It's going to be great.
You got it.
You guys don't remember the Transformers movie where he pulled his pants down and he had like the hard underwears?
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah,
but
the Sector 7.
What does that have to do with Batman?
I guess he's in it. He's
John
Falcone.
Turturro's in it?
I didn't know this until recently, but he's Falcone.
Yeah, he plays Batman.
Mr. tries not to see any trailers before the movie comes out and finds out something I didn't fucking know.
Fucking YouTube screen caps these fucks are posting.
Were you watching a YouTube video where it was check it out, John Turturro's in the Batman?
As Falcone.
No, but
Probably
they
fucking
released
10 things you didn't know about the Batman.
They released some kind of TV spot where he's in it or some shit. They released some video.
Wow.
Some thing.
Well, I mean, this is all news to all of us, so your joke just
ate shit.
really missed.
Well, that's why I'm explaining it, because that's when you know you nailed a good joke.
Yes.
That's the best kind.
Yeah.
That's
Jokes
like
are
the
always
groundwork.
best when you explain it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure,
exactly.
yeah. Sure.
You say the joke, and then you come back 10 minutes later, and you explain the joke. That's how jokes work.
That's how you know you got it. You fucking nailed that one, son.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm about to explain a joke I dropped last week. No one got.
Oh shit. Well, speaking of Batman, you know what Batman is not in? The Peacemaker finale for some weird ass reason.
I mean,
yeah, I mean, it's not a weird reason. We know why it's not there. Ben Affleck hates everything having to do with that.
But it doesn't matter.
We don't
like,
know.
It wasn't like Henry Cavill was there. Gal Gadot wasn't there.
Fair.
You know what I mean?
Fair. Very true.
I don't know, but Affleck took it real hard, so.
But like, you know, Batman is in the Justice League in these fucking movies, so like, it's weird that there wasn't. And like, they shot a guy in the Batman suit. Like, just like there was a Batman there.
Really?
There was, I think, yeah, like there was a Batman on set, and I think there might have even been a Cyborg on set. But then when they cut the episode, they were like, no, lose Batman, lose Cyborg.
They were able to
They had
say
this
that
weird-ass-
Aquaman fucks fish, but they couldn't use Batman or Cyborg, their own characters.
Yeah, and let him play off of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, you know, they were probably shooting their movies. They were easy to get, which makes sense. But they're like, yeah, no, the Cyborg guy really fucking hates us, so we're not going to put him in there. And we don't know if we're going to use Ben Affleck or the Robert Pattinson, so fuck it, no Batman either. So we now have a weird 4-person Justice League showing up at the end.
Batman was busy that day.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck a bunch of butterflies. I'm banging a supermodel.
That weirdness aside, fucking love that Peacemaker finale. That
What a
show's
show.
so good.
So good. I'm so happy it's coming back.
Yeah, I was a little worried when they were like, you know, there's no guarantee this one wasn't supposed to happen. The 2's not in the cards. I was like, get the fuck out of here. This is the best thing DC has, minus snippet of a Black Adam trailer that still it might all be CG and the movie never comes out.
Yeah, they fucking stealth made that Black Adam movie just a JSA picture.
Oh yeah.
Kinda crazy. Like they straight up do it. I'm like, fucking, they got Hawkman in this thing now? Cool.
And Hawkman looks cool as hell.
Yeah.
He really does.
It's a good looking movie.
Remember when they were like, we're gonna do Hawkman on the CW? I'm sure that'll be fine, and it wasn't fine.
It wasn't fine at all.
They should have did Hawkeye on UPN. We make enough money to buy UPN back?
UPN stars now.
Oh,
we're also making life choices for people now. That's our business.
Yes, we're life coaches.
Hit us up. Hit us up. Ask us what you want to do. Give us a couple options. We'll tell you which one to do.
We don't need options for some of you. Some of you, we know enough to tell you exactly what you need to do. Just reach out.
Look at us. We're the captain now.
Yeah. Just if you have something going on with your silly little wiener, we'll tell you how not to ruin your life.
Yeah, if you ever need life advice, just let us know and we can help you on the show.
Odds are we've talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Odds are we've already made our judgment, so you might as well just ask.
Yeah. And you know, actually, I want to give some life advice to someone right now.
Okay.
Nice, if you could pull up the video I linked us to. My life advice for today is: do not light your shirt on fire.
That's a good call.
Always with people being lit on fire lately.
I mean, yeah, there was that one video I sent you guys.
Left Eye would have asked us that a while ago.
Oh my
We would have
God.
saved a lot of
Oh my god!
And that's why fire is banned in Kurikan Hall.
Oh, is this
sometimes-
there?
Yeah,
Holy
because sometimes you catch fire and you can't stop being on fire.
I don't understand when you plan to do something like this and you don't have a fire extinguisher ready to fucking go.
Like a
Not
lot
even
of fire.
stop
extinguishers.
dropping rolling. Like
No,
roll around
just-
on the ground.
Oh, I'm on fire. I can't stop. Oh no. Watch out,
my
Michael.
approach. He's
I
like,
can't see anything.
If I straight up ignore this,
And that
then
guy's
it's not
doing
bothering
nothing.
me.
Yeah. Just like, and because he's like, I can't see shit. I'm just walking. Please, someone put me out.
Did he get hurt? Was he on fire?
He
too long?
was burned and was out for the rest of the tour, but it wasn't terrible. Like,
Why are all the
horrible.
lights off?
To show the fire.
Well,
that even looked like he took the table like shit.
Yeah. Well, that's
it
a
was all
Japanese
bad.
table. Like those don't
they
break
don't
for
fuck
shit.
around.
What's up with Jake the Snake? It says Jake the Snake gives a health update. It says he no longer has to use an oxygen tank.
Oh, well, that's good.
Good for him.
Aw. What happened to Jake? What happened to widow old Jake?
He lived real hard for a bunch of years.
Yeah. He's old as fuck and lived hard.
Mahoney, Jake the Snake, wrestler or porn star?
Oh, that sounds like a porn star, but I'm gonna go wrestler.
You're
Porn
correct.
stars making it to an oxygen tank. They're just dying.
Well, that's a new fetish. People watch each other hit oxygen.
You get airplay.
Mm.
That crazy, some wild ass iron lung porn out there.
Yeah.
Oh God. You joke.
Awful. I saw some article about like the.
I
last
really
guy
thought you were
who's
going
in
to tell us
iron
about
lung.
some porn you want.
No, but some article popped up not too long ago, and it's like, hey, this is the last guy living in an iron lung, and this is guy like in a tube, and he's just smiling. And I'm like, nah, man, like, I would have
What's he
asked
got to smile about?
everyone. Yeah, I would have asked everyone I know to kill me for decades.
Well, here's the thing: is
Like, I would,
nobody could help him. They're just like, keep it. No update?
I
No,
don't-
like, version 2.0? Just, I'm stuck with this old-ass shit? Or is it so old, if they fuck with it, he's done?
I think it might be that.
yeah, like
I'm
he
gonna
comes
go
out
ahead
of it
and
like
guess it's
an
insurance
hour a
related.
week or some shit. Yeah, oh, almost certainly. Yeah, I had to call a new doctor office this week, and it's not the first time it's happened, but every time it does, it just fucking irritates me. You call like, hey, I needed to set up an appointment. I've never been before, whatever, blah blah blah. Last lady answers the phone. Her first question isn't, "What's going on? Why do you need to see us?" First thing out of her mouth is like, "What's your fucking insurance?" And I'm like, yeah, all right, well.
Oh, I was
That
hoping
is
it was
the most
going to be,
important part.
have you been beaten or felt to have been taken advantage of recently?
Show me on this
What
form
kind of
where they touched you.
Crazy ass doctors you've been going to, Kelly.
You've been beaten?
You don't get that questionnaire now?
No?
No.
What kind of shit's
Yeah.
going on in Wisconsin?
Right?
Yeah, no, that's like a part of a questionnaire they have to ask
Oh.
now when you like go to the doctor office.
Is it-
They're like, "Hey, has all this shit been happening?" And you're like, "No." It goes, "Cool."
It's because you're old now, right? Like that sounds
Exactly.
Like something they'd ask an old
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, they've always asked these questions. You're just old enough to actually hear them now.
Yeah.
Fucking bones becoming dust.
Yep.
What else going on? Oh, I saw that Uncharted movie over the weekend. Took Jack to
How
see
is
that.
that?
It is super fucking fun.
All right.
So much fun. Like it's definitely worth seeing.
Like,
you still-
you'd watch 3 of them?
Oh yeah, they're
If they
good.
did like a
I mean,
little
it's
series?
Still, I still think he's a little bit young to be Nathan Drake, but they make it work. It's a fun movie. The set pieces are good. Like it's a good time. Little.
I mean, do one every 3 years. That fucker's gonna age. Let's do
Yeah.
this thing.
They had a pretty cool little cameo from Nolan North, the guy who does Nathan Drake's voice in all the games. So that was kind of fun to see him on the screen. It's like, that's cool.
Recognize that name. That sounds like a
Nice
Comic Con
little touch.
name.
He's
Oh,
Peter
God, he
North's
does
brother.
everything. No. He's fucking, among other things, he's Iron Man in the Avengers game, which I've been playing, and that game is a real fucking mixed bag.
Mhm.
Jose talked about it a little while ago. Like, that Avengers game is weird because it's like the stuff that it does right, it kind of nails it.
Yeah, it's fucking
Like,
great.
like the good stuff is really good, but it's just there's a lot of really weird shit. Like all the missions are kind of the same, all the environments are the fucking same. Like, I went to I played the future Hawkeye thing, and it's like future and perfect. So okay, cool. I get to fight Maestro at some point. That's neat. And I'll be goddamned if in the dystopian future there aren't the same fucking robots that there are in every other level of the damn game. It's like,
They didn't even
Jesus
like
Christ.
try to give you
No.
a completely future map.
No. Oh, the
that's
map is
weak.
the map is all the map is the wastelands, right?
But I mean, but
So
like the whole aesthetic, like everything, like nothing should be what you've encountered in anything. It should be this board is like this, and these are the types of villains that you'll only see here.
Now, Wakanda and playing as Black Panther is the shit. Wakanda looks very different. There are some new types of enemies, but you know what else they got? Fucking aimbots. They got aimbots.
I really thought you were going to be like, all the robots, black people now.
No, but they got it's so many fucking aimbots. Sick to death of fighting aimbots. And like the weird little ecosystem that they have, like for like microtransactions, is straight up bizarre.
Yeah.
Well, it's because it's trying to be a game as a service kind of thing.
But like, it's weird because like each character has what they call the character card, and if you fucking complete weekly or daily challenges, you get points, and after so many points, the card levels up and you get stuff, and some of it's pretty whatever. But like Kate Bishop, her like highest like level thing in her card is her kind of like modern costume, the one with the holes in the hips and the one sleeve and shit like that, like the one that you want. It's only in there. And some of the characters, not all of them, but some of them, you can't even get that stuff unless you pay to unlock their card. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
yeah, it sounds about
so
right.
Weird. It's very, very bizarre. I've never played a game quite like that. I mean, and you don't have to do it, of course. You can just do whatever the fuck you want. There's hundreds of costumes. Most of them are bullshit, but
yeah, they just dropped the movie accurate Captain America.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to handle it. I would not be able to handle getting obscure Marvel Avenger costumes for money because I pay money for stupid Fortnite nonsense. So I can't imagine if it was like, I can get this Moon Knight variant? Okay.
That's what they're hoping. And but like, a lot of the stuff you pay for, they let you unlock it. So it's weird that stop making me pay for that shit, replace that with cool shit.
Yeah, no, it's just to get you to pay so you don't have to play, essentially.
Yeah, but like, some of the stuff is if you want that Kate Bishop costume, the one without the holes and whatever, like the comic one. Like, if you want that, and you don't want to pay for it, it's going to take you, 7.5 years. At least when I play. Like, I'm not good at that, the particular challenge and shit that they do. It's too much. I'm not that great at it. Yeah, I'm not good at that. But and like, okay, cool, it's an Avengers game. I bet it has a really dense roster of supervillains. The fuck it does. You get Taskmaster, Abomination, MODOK. That's it. The end.
Weird.
Everything else, fucking robots. Like, they threw Maestro in there at one point. That's cool. And they threw in like a super adaptoid at the end of the Kate Bishop story. But everything else.
Well, because Maestro's easy because you just reskin the Hulk.
Yeah, but it's also way bigger. So that's fine.
But well, you just scale. Then you turn the slider up for tall, and you put a new face on.
Yeah, pretty much. But like, there's a lot of good stuff about it too. But there's also a lot of really annoying shit, and I'm so sick to death of playing it. But like, I want to get to the end of the story stuff and then kind of put it away for a while until they make a new story thing, and maybe there'll be something besides goddamn robots to fight.
Oh, there won't be.
But all the characters play differently, which is kind of cool, and all the movesets are great. Black Panther, if you hold the triangle button, he just fucking pounces on an enemy and just slashes the fuck out of him until you stop hitting the button. That was pretty dope. Like, it's pretty cool. Like, the good stuff is good, but the bad stuff is just lame as shit.
The bad stuff is modern game design.
But I don't even know if that's necessarily true, because like, I play games and they don't. None of them do fuckery like this. Like, it's more like Fortnite. Goddamn, Fortnite wants you to spend money like crazy. I think the Avengers game wants you to spend more money than Fortnite does. And Fortnite wants you to spend...
Oh, yeah. No, 100%. They really wanted this to be like a new Destiny, and it wasn't.
Well, because
the good stuff isn't as good as the good stuff in Destiny. Like, it's just not... It's not that strong.
Yeah.
Lee's like, I play games. I've been to restaurants.
Like, I'm not mad that I spent $20 on it on sale. It's fine, But if I bought that shit on launch day, I'd be like, I can't believe you called this a game.
Yeah. For $60, I'd be angry. I played it free for Game Pass. It was all right.
Yeah.
Speaking of being a capital G gamer, guess what I'm buying this week?
What you buying?
Some dude underwear?
Getting that Elden Ring.
Dude underwear.
Oh, that's
Another hotel for your chicken to manage?
that's a real capital G game right there.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. If I hate it, I've spent $60 on dumber things.
That is, I can guarantee you that's true.
But like I don't know, like it looks really fucking cool. But again, I'm very bad at video games, so we'll see how it goes. Like the thing that's always kept me from getting into like Dark Souls or Bloodborne is, especially Bloodborne, because that one looks really cool, is that you just go on and then you just face a bunch of bosses and you die instantly, and then you spend an hour and a half trying to beat that boss, and if you're like me, you're just bad and you never do it. But at least with Elden Ring, it's an open world, so I can go fuck around and avoid the big scary bosses and just play it pretty much like I did Breath of the Wild.
Have you heard of Returnal? I think
yeah.
Right now.
So Returnal of the Jedi, Kelly?
Yeah.
I could never fucking play Returnal. I'll tell you that right now. Because, you play as this character, she crashes on alien planet, whatever the fuck. Every time you die in Returnal, not only do you return to the spaceship, but the environment changes.
Yeah, it's a procedurally generated roguelike.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Like, there is no way I would not lose my mind trying that. Like, hard fucking pass on that. No thanks.
I like some roguelikes. Like, Dead Cells was really cool. I like that game a lot. I never made it very far because, again, I'm bad at video games. But what I did play, I really enjoyed. Slay the Spire was that deck building roguelike I got into real deep for a while until something else distracted me. Probably this Pokemon game I'm playing as we speak. But yeah, no, like I like the idea of those games, but I would never get like deep into one, especially like Returnal, where your average run can take about like an hour and a half. And it's like, no, that's not worth it. Like Dead Cells, you can get through a run in 20 minutes.
Oh, not so bad.
Yeah.
I can handle that.
Slay the Spire, it's a deck building game. You can pause it whenever the fuck you want. Come back to it later.
Pause is important.
Pause is great. I love pausing.
Yeah,
So what you got going on, Knives?
Gotta take a shit.
Sometimes I wish I could pause in Fortnite.
Oh, yeah, and imagine if you could, like 100 other people, their screen just lock up for a second. Like, oh, God, somebody's taking a dump.
Gotta take the dog out.
A match would never end.
Oh, man. So I'm currently on a clear liquid diet because I felt my tummy start to have some troubles.
Uh-oh.
So I switched to the clear liquid diet, got some antibiotics, but I'm doing good. I never was in pain, but I after that Super Bowl and then a week of eating Super Bowl leftovers, I was like, really overdid it a little bit. So
so this is just a thing you have now.
Yeah,
the diverticulitis. Okay.
Especially if I eat like an asshole.
Hit rocks music.
So today I went to the store to stock up on some groceries, which included sippin' broths, 3 different kinds of fruit juices, Gatorades, Jell-O snack packs, Sour Patch Kid flavored, lemon drops, fucking Capri Suns.
Sounds like a bunch of health food.
Yeah, it's definitely not health food. But like it's something, man. It's real fun. I'm looking forward to eating solid food again. So, other than that, we finished Superstore, which was pretty cool. Good ending on that one. And because Mark McKinney is in Superstore, I suggested we find Kids in the Hall on streaming and start watching that, because that was a show that I watched countless times growing up. and I don't know how much Mary has seen. And Mark McKinney was in the Kids in the Hall, so found Kids in the Hall on Prime, and then watched a bunch of that. Later switched to Paramount Plus and found Wonder Chosen under the MTV banner.
Oh, hell yeah.
Watched a bunch of Wonder Chosen. For those that don't remember, it was basically MTV Sesame Street kind of in your face sketch comedy. You know, it's supposed to look like it's for kids, but it's not.
It was not for kids.
It is not.
That show is so good.
The one show is brought to you by Mexico.
Oh my god.
So from Wonder Chosen, Lee was talking about the new Jackass movie. We hopped over to Jackass on Paramount Plus, and we watched. I think we ran out of episodes of the show, which is it's like they do those collections. So I think there's probably in total like 12 episodes, but it's a lot of the good shit. And then we'll probably move on to the movies. New season of Space Force ran through that.
I watched that.
And then
that was super quick. It was only 7 episodes?
Yeah.
I was done with it in like a couple hours.
Speaking of super quick, they've got the Cuphead animated series on Netflix now.
Is that good? I want to watch that.
Those are like 12 minutes a piece, and I think 6 or 7, maybe 10 max of those. It's fun. It's worth just kind of putting on and kind of vibing out to, because it's definitely got a vibe to it, you know.
Watch those with the kids.
Yeah.
Have you guys watched Murderville?
That's
Not
on the
yet,
list.
but I want to.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
And I watched a couple of those. I like that a lot.
I watched it over the weekend.
Zoe and I both liked it a lot. I dig the kind of core concept. I'm into it.
Kumail was so good. The bit where he's
one, I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh my god, there's a bit where he's making him walk like a cool guy, and it's the funniest fucking thing.
One of my favorite bits from the first one is where they're interrogating the magician guy, and it's Conan O'Brien is the celebrity guest detective, and like the guy's doing just like these bullshit, like, you know, pulling the quarter out of his ear, and Ronette is flipping the fuck out at like this you know, ridiculous, like, you know, below level magic. He's like cowering in a corner. You call him a wizard, and just under his breath, Conan just goes, "No one gets this freaked out about this."
Like no one has ever been this impressed by magic.
Love it.
Which means clearly he's never been to Toy Fair with Jose.
I mean, that invisibility cloak was fucking cool.
Oh, you didn't see the guy doing fucking card tricks and shit. Like, it was...
I mean, I've seen all of it, you know? I've watched all of it.
That's true. Yeah, Jose almost had a
quarter out of Jose's ear and he lost it.
Speaking of, they announced that they're reopening Toy Fair fall of 2023 in New York. So,
okay, sure,
and possibly a fall show this year in Dallas, if I remember correctly, and then they're retiring Dallas. So, we'll see. We shall see.
Right, fine. Sure. I'm sure that's going to happen.
Speaking of, I busted out my cartoon street diorama and put that together. Completely forgot how much of a pain in the ass putting together those street dioramas are. It's not intuitive. Some of the pieces don't fit 100%, you know, but with a little bit of muscle, you get there. And so the cartoon one and the movie one, same basic mold. The only thing that's different is the accessories and the cardboard backdrop. So I'm put together the cartoon one, and the backdrop snaps in with these little pegs, and man, it was fucking tight and solid and straight as an arrow. Meanwhile, my movie one, which I've had for a few years now, has never quite fit correctly with the pegs, and it's always been kind of loose and floppy, and it's gotten warped over time. And I've lost a bunch of the pegs too. So I'm looking at it, and I say to Mary one morning, who now has a 3D printer, I'm like, hey, can you print me a bunch of these little pegs And after about 5 or 6 versions of these little pegs, she found the perfect size, and that shit is tight.
That's fucking cool.
Solid. Working on getting it unwarped right now, but man, having a genius wife with a 3D printer in the house, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, it sounds wonderful.
I would
can't
never get
imagine
anything done.
Lee says.
I would never get anything done. Like, I can't have a 3D printer. I can't live in
No,
close
see,
proximity to
Lee,
somebody who has one. Like, it'd be bad.
Lee, get up on that mic. You would have time to get things done because you kind of have to set it to print and just let it go. Like, some of this shit, she was doing like 2 or 3 pegs, but it was still taking 30, 45 minutes to print. There's downtime for sure.
Prepping other shit, like it'd be like, I gotta do the next thing for when this is done.
We got ideas to get some like cheap phone cases and then print out a bunch of kibble and shit to glue onto the phone cases, kind of tech them up, make them look like there's some hacked Star Wars universe shit for.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I didn't even preface it by saying for Galactic Star Cruiser. Oh, we're getting our outfits together, man. I got a fucking poncho today.
Oh,
hooded poncho. It's they call it a Batwing poncho.
Oh my god.
Fucking dorks, I love it.
We're gonna have some pretty dope fits. You'll see. We'll do fashion show.
When do you leave for this?
This is end of March still.
End of March?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's going to be here before you know it.
Coming up.
Yeah, it fucking will be.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's about it for me.
Fucking excited for you guys. Stuff is good.
Gonna be cool.
What you got going on, Jose?
Waiting for that call from Space Jail that we gotta bail 2 people out from the Galactic.
They'll just open up the airlock.
You're gonna get a collect call from space like the time Bobby went there.
Sending emails.
Yeah.
Well, he mentioned,
how long are you gonna be gone? Maybe I'll send some emails as you.
It's only a 2-night thing.
Well, we'll see.
Not if you hack the system and stay.
Maybe Mary doesn't make it back and she has to email the show a couple times.
What?
Tell them squatter rules. You're not leaving.
Oh, yeah, we will be gone on a Tuesday.
Well, there you go.
I dare one of you motherfuckers to do a show.
Jose, this is it. This is your moment.
What's the date? What's the date?
Come on, Mr. Producer. The 29th of March.
29th of March? Put it on the calendar.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, we've got the same computer. If I can do it, you can do it.
All right.
Oh, shit. It's going to happen.
There's just
Fucking
no
do
need.
it. Oh, and then me and Kelly can finally do all those shows we talked about.
Yeah. Popcast Network coming back, baby.
Yep.
Fuck
The
yeah.
Jose Kelly Power Hour.
Yep.
Where
it's 6 shows, 10-minute long each.
That actually sounds kind of rad.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Right?
All right. Well, Nice was talking about Toy Fair earlier. We're supposed to be in Toy Fair.
Yeah.
Man,
Over the
I
weekend.
keep getting these. My photos keep coming back up. It's like, hey, want to remember what happened 2 years ago? I'm like, no, I don't.
No, I don't want to talk about it,
2 years ago.
motherfucker. Well,
No.
the lady was going to come up because we went to New York for my niece's wedding, but that was like
Rush.
neighborhood. But this is, we're staying in the city, so it'd be cool to have both angles of New York, stay downtown, do the full tourist vibe of it for her first time in the city like that. So that would have been cool. But canceled. But we did not cancel them vacation days. So she just wanted to chill and play Lego. So we did Marvel Lego all fucking weekend.
Nice.
Love it. Number
Drake?
1 or number 2?
2.
2.
Because it was on sale. So we got got it for like $8 or something like that.
I've been playing Lego Marvel 1 for Will for hundreds of hours.
Yeah, no, it's fucking great. Unless you play for a full day and then you open up the game the next day and nothing's saved.
I
Oh
would
no!
commit a crime.
Yeah, so we've gotten into a habit of like Control S. Once we fucking do something we like, save and exit the game.
Oh my god!
And then check the percentage before we leave, and check this percentage when we load and see if it fucks us or not. So it's kind of like it was like Vegas all weekend, you know, playing the fucking slots, playing roulette, seeing if our number hit. I had us up to 3 million, 5 million, bought us that extra block, plug it in the next day, down to 1 million. House got me. So that sucked. That and playing this game, Rainbow Six Extraction, which is kind of, I guess the mechanics is like a Rainbow Six. I really haven't played any of the other Rainbow Sixes, so no comment on
Rainbow
that.
Six, is that first person or?
Yes.
Some of that Tom Clancy shit.
Tom Clancy. So, but this one is Extraction. So it's like an alien invasion has popped up, and then you get a certain amount of operators. Each one does something different. And it's basically, you don't get to restart. Like, you just play the game, and people will die, and you just have to move on from it. If a guy dies in the stage, then he's captured, and it sends you back. And then you can do like a mission to go and try to save him. And you got to find the pod and pull him out of the pod and then extract with him. You get him back. Or he just dies and he gets replaced by somebody else. So it's kind of like a XCOM vibe in a little bit, where it's, you know, players got health and you don't get to regenerate the health. Only time regenerates. So if you got a hurt guy, you can't use him the next round. You have to use your whole roster of people. It's pretty cool. Playing it early. Hard as fuck. It's creepy. These aliens, because like it's all, you hear them, and that's when you know where they're at. And there's like little nests.
Oh my god!
They keep coming unless you destroy the nest they're spawning out of. So you can have an infinite number of bad guys if you never take out the nest and you just kill the aliens. But as you wipe out the
very
nest,
stressful.
yeah. Especially when you hear something fucking pop up behind you, you turn around, this alien starts slapping you in the face, and this
you
other guy
essentially have to head towards them to kill the nest.
Well, no, because like if you kill the guys around the nest, they're gone unless you wait and let the nest reform a dude.
Okay.
But if you take the nest out first, then all you have to deal is with the guys in the area. No more guys are coming in that area because you've eliminated the nest.
Okay, so now imagine that whole situation, and then now imagine that there's a tiny version of yourself sitting next to you, who's like, "This game needs music. You like this music? Hey, what's better? What's that look on your face for?
All right.
That was me playing Resident Evil 7 and 8.
Oh, yeah. He'd sing to this one. It's kind of cool. It's cool. It's all right. It was free on Game Pass, so if you got Xbox, you got Game Pass. It's free right now. Nothing like free. I dig that.
Doesn't get better than that.
Yeah. Told that to a stripper once.
and she reacted.
She was not pleased.
Kind of like a bunch of nerds showing up to a strip club in a limo.
Oh, what an adventure that was.
Life lessons, huh?
What an adventure.
You know, Jose, you and the lady kind of inspired me this week, because we had a day where our internet went out for the entire day.
Nice.
And I had to resort to
puzzle?
my little hard drive of downloaded movies, Blu-rays.
Ooh.
And I pulled up Avengers Infinity War and watched that whole thing. And then the next day or 2 days later, watched Endgame.
Nice.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, those are pretty. That's a pretty cool one.
Those are good movies.
Infinity War is the shit. I love that movie.
Yeah.
Fucking love that movie. That and got the garage all in order. Got
Yeah,
some
you
little,
do.
some
Just in time for it to get hot out there.
Nah, there's a fucking the best fan in this fucking house is in the garage.
Nice.
Like that fucker beats. Like the one I'm sitting under right now is kicking faster than anything, and there is nothing coming out. We do not understand this fan. We've tried turning it around, like it's spinning. It's fast as fuck, but there is just no air coming down. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's a really adult moment when you're like, fuck, am I doing this fan wrong? like, why? Why is the fan wrong?
I mean, we tried both ways. There's just zero air kicking. But I'm gonna fucking pump some air in that motherfucker. That, and I got that little I got my little fan, my little convention fan.
Mm-hmm.
Put that bitch in there. If it's a nice breeze, open up the door.
You're gonna make so many amazing textures.
Ooh. I got some dirt.
My brother had a house. The house he had here before he moved. It was a very old house. I think it was built in like the 20s. So there was no central air in the upstairs area. And so for me, I'm like, oh, well, then you probably shouldn't buy this house because that's horrible. I'm like, it'll be fine. And it wasn't. It was hot as balls, especially in, a Tennessee July. But let it never be said that the man is not just a little ingenuitive, as they say. So he had this.
What the fuck?
He had
What was that?
Sorry. I was coughing and I put it on mute and I came off mute a little too prematurely. Sorry. Listen, I'm barely alive.
Mahoney,
Barely alive.
get up
I'm
on that
pieced
mic.
together. I'm like Bane.
So he had taken like a big Coleman cooler, filled that shit with ice, and then cut a hole in the lid, mounted a fan in the lid, that then went into a 90-degree elbow joint. So he was like pumping ice air into the room he was in.
They fucking
He's
sell those now.
King of India.
They sell those.
Really?
Yeah, they're like
There you go.
little coolers with wheels and a fucking fan.
That just pumps it out.
It's wild.
Well, he fucking made one. So I don't know if you saw that. I don't know what.
Remember when he had to shop vac a hotel room?
He's over there working on the patent right now.
Oh, I do remember when he had to shop back the hotel room.
Why did he have to shop back a hotel room?
Because
it was
flooded.
the night before his wedding, and he this hotel was, I think it used to be like in an industrial building of some kind, like a factory or a warehouse. So none of the floors have carpet. It's all very like stone and slabby and very, I don't know, very hipster chic in the design. So the bathroom had barn doors, and then like sliding barn doors, and then like a step-in shower. Luke got destroyed, just plastered drunk the night before his wedding, passed out in the shower with the shower running, but fell asleep on top of the drain. And so he woke up ankle deep in water in the hotel room at like 3 a.m.
Nice.
And had to call an Uber driver. And he's like, I need to go buy a shop vac. Vacuum out this hotel room. And the fucking dude, not only did he drive him around all over town trying to find a fucking place that was open for a shop vac, but he tells the guy, he says, my friend, we will do this. But first, we must get sandwiches. And he went and fucking bought him a sandwich and then drove him all around Dallas looking for a shop vac.
That is the perfect thing to do first.
Yeah. I mean, I can't say he's wrong. I get it.
That's a lot of work to do, and you don't want to do that on an empty stomach.
Yeah, and did he yarf it all up?
He sure did.
Well, before sandwiches, I hope.
Probably.
Yeah. So then you get the sandwich in there to fill the void. Oh man.
You fill the void, exactly.
A fucking sandwich right now, you guys.
Sounds amazing.
Oh hell yeah. I've been watching food videos on YouTube, just like it's porno.
I was thinking when we were trying to pick a topic for the week, I was like, we should just do top 6 sandwiches, or top 6 like stubs.
Have we
I was
not
like,
done
have we done that? And I was
We've
like, who cares?
100% done
Who
that.
cares? Let's do it again.
Volume 2.
Don't think I won't. What's up?
Then
Kelly?
I was like, only one sandwich can remain. Like every sandwich in the world has to go away except for one. What stays?
Oh, it's a sandwich draft. There we go.
Oh, sandwich draft.
Yeah,
Yes, this puts a spin on the.
You can only
format.
draft certain ingredients. Whoever drafts bread first wins.
No.
You can make one of those Instagram influencer sandwiches on 2 halves of a pepper.
Yeah.
You can't just draft bread. Like there's so many types of breads and ways to make a sandwich. Like
Fine, you can draft certain kinds of buns and techniques.
Yeah, I like that. So there's all the ingredients, right? Well, everyone just did certain amount of drafts, and you just build this shit to get your. So somebody picks ketchup.
This is kind of awesome, and I think it would be the one that makes us the most angry.
Yeah,
like
because
I would be livid if somebody drafted a sandwich ingredient I really wanted, and like if somebody drafts a universal monster I want, I'm like, whatever, who cares? I'll just take Frankenstein. Like,
well, and then we can argue about like, wait a minute, your thing is too close to this thing I already have.
Yeah,
because like you can't blanket take bread, but you can take potato bread.
Yeah.
You can take Hawaiian roll.
Yep.
Like that's off the board.
But like if I have ham and you say you're taking Canadian bacon, no, fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, all things ham is gone. Ooh. So there's it's like a fantasy football roster. You have to fill your spots. A certain amount of toppings, a certain amount of condiments, your type of bread. Like a certain amount of veggies or whatever.
So how about
Ooh,
we're
and a
all
drink.
gonna want some sort of mayo, I would think.
No, fuck mayo.
No mayo.
Well, if you draft mayo, you can
take
pick
your mayo,
what type of
shove it
mayo
up your
you want.
ass.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Just like the push pop. Just you squeeze it, it goes right.
Fucking butter your buns all day with that mayo. I don't give a shit.
But also,
Jesus Christ.
also,
the grapes, and I'm the weird guy. Okay.
If we're paying attention to each other's drafts, we might be able to get clues as to what kind of sandwich one of us is trying to build.
My fucking first pick is Gabagool. The first pick of the 2022 Ultimate Sandwich Draft. The Guzmaniac takes Gabagool.
Okay, we're doing it.
Yeah,
we're drafting sandwiches next week.
This is gonna be great.
Yeah, we've talked about this too much to be like, no, let's not.
Right?
I don't know.
Put it on the schedule. It's done. Calling it.
That's wild.
What's up, Kelly?
Not much. Let's see. Over the past week, I built some models. I built a high grade Getter Arc. That was pretty nice. It came with a base, which I love.
Nice.
I love having bases. Exactly. It thumped. It was a pretty good kit. I was pretty happy with it. I also built a high grade Charzaku. That's a fairly new one. I like it, except for the lone thing is he's got limp ass wrists.
Kind of like that fucking Superman.
Yeah, so like I think what I'm gonna end up having to do is get like some putty and shove it in his hand holes.
Yes.
So
yes.
So then it won't. So it'll be a tighter fit for the ball joints for the hands. So it won't just be flopping over, looking like some fucking teenager at a Fall Out Boy show.
Sticky tack.
Where that was going, but you nailed it.
Sticky tack looks good.
I don't think you had a landing plan.
No,
when
I
you
certainly
started
did
that
not.
sentence. Yeah.
No, it's cool. Just explain the joke after the break.
Yeah.
you know what? Explain that one 2 weeks from now. Hit them when they don't expect it.
And then what else? I watched some anime. I finished up the first season of Jujutsu Kaisen, and that's a real cool show. Lee, have you watched that at all?
One. I watched a few episodes of that. Yeah.
I was actually gonna suggest you should watch that with the kids. I think they would like that.
Yeah.
I know Jax would really like the guy that shows up and immediately asks you what your taste in women is.
Yeah, that's a thing he would be into, I'm sure.
Yeah, I feel like that's a thing he would just start doing then.
Oh, most likely.
And then sing a song.
Hey, I'm Jax. You like him thick?
Yeah. Well, because the guy answered his question and he's like, well, it doesn't really seem pertinent to what we're doing, but I like a tall woman with a nice big ass. And then the guy's like, cool, we're brothers now.
My name's Jax. Welcome to Thickville.
Oh, God, please don't. Oh, God.
I'm Jax, and this is Bang
That's
Bus.
our fucking first UPN show.
Welcome to Thickville, starring Jax.
Jax works at a milk shop called Mommy's Milkies.
Oh, no.
You just never know. You never know what's going to happen. You can hope it's not that, but you never know.
Yep. And then the other anime I watched is from this season. It is My Dress Up Darling. And that is 7 episodes in, and it is incredibly horny. But it's also very sweet and really well written. It's about
Sounds horny.
It's about a guy who has been brought up as like essentially a doll maker. Like he makes the clothes and helps paint the faces for them. Like there's this thing.
Right. Yeah, I heard about this, and then like it blew the sales of those dolls like through the fucking roof in Japan because the show and the manga are so popular, right? Yeah. I heard about this.
Yeah, because like they're Hina dolls, and it's like this thing. Yeah. The best way I can explain it is like it's essentially the Japanese version of a quinceañera, but for a younger girl, and they get these like fancy, elaborate dolls as gifts on that particular birthday. I think it's much younger than like a quinceañera would be, but that's the best equivalent of it. So like that's what he does. And he doesn't really have any friends because everyone's like, everything you like is stupid. Why would I want to be friends with you? But he meets this one cool girl in his class, and he goes to the like home ec room to work on some doll clothes. And she's in there. She's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" "Oh, you make clothes. Cool. Make me this cosplay of this girl from my favorite video game, Slippery Girls 2.
Oh my God.
We watched that show on here once or twice, didn't we?
Yeah.
No, they were slippery boys trying to get the girls in the showers.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, the show is called Girl in Shower.
Yes, Girl in Shower.
But yeah, so it's just a nice kind of like romantic comedy as these two become closer through their shared love of making clothes.
Well, it sounds wholesome.
Yeah, but the main character girl has big old boobies, and they sure love looking at them.
That checks out.
Yeah, it's a fun show. I like it a lot.
The Cartnarks that debuted today had him talking to a supermarket employee with a bunch of anime titties all over the back of his car.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
Wait, so he's accosting the employees now?
He's not shot yet?
Yeah, how is he not dead?
He was just starting a conversation with the man about his anime titties.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as he wasn't yelling at him about it.
No, they were having a delightful conversation, and the man taught him about his favorite animes.
Nice.
See, at some point, that's just going to be like, he's going to be like, "Oh, we got big fucking lazy bones over here. Ka-tung-tung, ka-tung-tung, ka-tung-tung," because he's going to have a fucking peg leg.
I'm honestly surprised it's still going.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that guy. Like, Zoe was watching some ridiculous bullshit on YouTube like she does. There's some guy that she likes who's a duck. So it's like I don't know.
Howard?
Oh, yeah, Roger the Duck.
No, it's another duck.
You thinking about
Bob
Man from USA back in the 90s?
Sorry, I confused it.
Fucking love
Robert the Duck.
That's pretty close, actually, I think. But
Bobby
it's just
the
some
duck.
dickhead who just speaks through this solid image of a duck, and he doesn't really provide any new context or anything. He just watches other videos, and just every once in a while will pause the video and make a very unfunny observation.
Quack, 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 quack.
No, he just talks very dead. I'm like, Zoe, this isn't funny. Like, he's not saying funny things. He's just piggybacking off other unfunny shit. This is terrible. Why are you watching this? Well, they did an episode on carton arcs, and I'm like, fuck! I'm gonna end up agreeing with the duck. I guarantee you.
Did you agree with the duck?
I did, but he also was not funny about it. He was just like, "This is really not okay." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. Fucking throw some spice on it, duck man." These fucking kids these days. And I just, I don't think I talked about this on the show.
Tell Zoe to watch some big titty anime instead. That way, at least you'll get some fun out of it. I think she would enjoy My Dress Up Darling. It's very wholesome,
Probably.
except for the big ol' honkers.
What was it?
A real
fucking threw me off
hootenanny, you
with the
might say.
honkers. Fucking threw me off with the honkers. I was gonna say.
At one point in this show, they keep referring to, like, her bust area in the clothing as the boob bag, and I've never heard that term before in clothing.
The boob bag.
Yeah.
Boob bag is weird, but Kelly
I know what
saying
you're talking about, though.
Kelly saying bust area really did it to me.
Well, I didn't know like what that's called in clothing.
You know, I don't either, but you said boob bag, and I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. So it
Oh,
might
yeah.
actually just be the boob bag.
Might be. I don't know. I'm not a
Lee,
fucking
ask
tailor. Who knows?
all of you. Wake up your wives and ask them.
They're not gonna know. You need Kristen. She'll know.
True.
She'll know what
Yeah,
that.
she'll know what
portion
that
of
is.
clothing
Kristen,
called.
message us later and let
It
us know
won't-
about boob bags.
It won't be the boob bag. I'm pretty sure, but she'll know.
If it's not, she'll have no problem telling you what it is because boob bag is the perfect choice for words for what that thing actually is.
Yeah.
What you got going on, Mahoney?
Okay, Lee.
Actually, hang on, Lee. I cut you off on a story you were about to tell. Started talking about boob bags.
I don't remember. It doesn't matter. It's gone.
Kelly's like, wait a minute, you're not done.
At least I'm not finished.
Lee, tell us about your week.
You're not finished. Continue.
Tell us about your week, Lee. I found this thing this week. Today. It is, I don't know what it is. It's this tiny little card. It's called Annoying PCB. And what it does is you activate the noisemaker, and then it either beeps, screeches, or makes a cricket sound at a random interval between 5 and 45 minutes.
Okay, so
Right.
will it alternate the sounds as well?
Well, I think it's random. I don't think it like goes in order. I think it's sometimes it beeps, sometimes it screeches, sometimes it makes a cricket sound. But it makes some sort of sound between 5 and 45 minutes apart.
I hate
And the
it.
battery lasts for 3 years. So you
my
take this
God.
device, you hide it somewhere, and then the person you're trying to torture is like, where the fuck is this noise coming from? Because it's not always the same noise, and it's not happening at some sort of fixed interval. So you have no idea. Now, absolute disaster if somebody put that in your house. But I think the best place to put this is in a Walmart. I think you take this to a Walmart and you hide it somewhere, and what will happen? No one will find it. No one will find it.
Drop it
It'll
in
just make-
like the uprights of a shelving unit.
Oh
Like-
yeah, yeah. You put it like underneath a shelving. Like you put it somewhere that's like inaccessible, and then they just for 3 years are like, every time I go in electronics, there's a screech sound when I'm over there, and I don't understand where it's coming from.
There's so much noise in a fucking Walmart. I doubt anybody'd even notice it.
Fair, fair. But I
I'm gonna tape
feel
it
like
the back of my daughter's bed, though.
like the cricket sound, you'd probably be like, "Oh, that's weird." But like the screech, like a screech at random intervals.
Yeah, like how screechy is this screech?
Yeah.
If somebody stuck in the shelves fucking drops everything.
Like the beep kind of draws you in, and then it's just screech noise, and you're like, "Fuck this place! I'm getting a new job."
The worst part is if you do hear it, and you go to find it, and it stops before you find it, and then it doesn't go off again for fucking
until you
weeks.
Turn your back and walk off.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be patient enough to wait 5 minutes. Like, 5 minutes is not a long time, but it's a long time to fucking sit there in silence and wait. Like, so best case, you gotta wait 5 minutes? Like, no way. You'd lose patience.
Or it might be 33 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's best case, it'll be 5 minutes, but it might not be. Like, you'd leave. You'd hear it again like 2 weeks later and be like, there's that fucking noise again. And it lasts for 3 years.
And then it finally stops, and you wonder if you all imagine it.
Exactly. You're like, what happened to it?
Yeah,
Did we find it? What happened?
Now it's an empty feeling, and like you go to work and you
Exactly.
don't hear it. Now you're like, it's really gone.
Where's Screechy McCricket?
Yeah, everyone's named the cricket.
I think it would be absolutely amazing. Speaking of psychological damage, I watched The Kingsman today.
I
the
want to see
Kingsman prequel. Yeah, very good. I will tell you, there is an absolute nonsense scene where a man eats a pie in a very sexual manner and then licks another man's thigh aggressively.
Oh.
So look forward to that.
It's a wonder
like a
you
very
didn't.
unlikely scenario.
It's a wonder you didn't miss that while you were paying attention to something else.
It is a wonder. It's funny because when I watched Space Force, I was watching Space Force as I do. And at one point I went to look up at the tablet and I couldn't find it. And I looked all around and it was nowhere near me. It was not even on the same floor as me. It was upstairs and I had been downstairs for about 15 minutes.
It was in the shower.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, yeah, this is exactly perfect for
You
how
were
I watch
listening
shows.
to the Space Force audio play.
Exactly. It's like a radio play. I just listen to the radio and they describe situations to me. It was a long time before I realized I did not have my tablet.
And you're like, you know what? I deserve this. This is what.
Yeah.
This is what
I'm
I
like,
get.
oh no. Oh no. Yeah, Space Force was pretty good. I watched The Kingsman. I watched Space Force. I watched Mayor of Easttown. I watched, what's the other show I watched? I don't even remember. They all just come and go. Oh, I watched Peaky Blinders. Peaky Blinders was really good. Recommended.
Mayor of Easttown is a fucking bummer, man.
Yeah, that show was a bummer.
Like, at one point, I think many times during that show, I'm like, are any of these motherfuckers having a good day ever?
Nope.
Like, Jesus Christ.
No, they live in Philly. Of course they're not.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Jose's
Peaky
favorite
Blinders,
city.
very good, and the last season comes out in like a week. So
I didn't know they still made that show.
perfect time to jump on it. Yeah. The seasons are only 6 episodes long.
But like, how many seasons are they up to now? I feel like that show's been on like
5.
a decade.
5 seasons. The 6th season is about to premiere, but they're only 6 episodes. So like it
Okay.
was 30 hours to get through all 5 seasons.
So when they like, how often in the show do they say the title of the show?
Oh, all the time, Kelly.
So they just like,
You do not fuck with the Peaky Blinders.
you
They
do
say that about
Peaky Blinders there,
every
Guff.
10 minutes. Yeah, exactly.
Oi!
Yeah, Peaky Blinders, ain't it?
So they're the Peaky Blinders because they wear their little hats, their little English hats, you know? You know
Yeah.
the hats, I mean.
And then they
yeah.
peeky over them.
Well, no, they have razor blades in the brim of the hat. And so when they get in
Holy
fights
shit.
with people, they take their hat off and they blind them. They cut their
Oh.
eyes out with the razor blades.
That's metal as fuck.
Gotta
Yeah.
say,
I did not
that's
know
not
that.
what I thought that show
Like,
was about.
The first time I saw them do that, I was like, I was not expecting this. Okay. It was really good.
So the razor
Really
blades
enjoyed
are
it.
in the brim of the hat?
Yeah, like in the front. It's got that little tiny front and then newsboy cap on the top. And there's
So
2
they're
little
just, like,
razor blades like
Flashing
sewn
you
in.
with the hat.
Well, they grab the hat by the top and then they basically just shove the brim of the hat into your eyes.
Fuck.
Or like one guy they held down and like carved off his ear with it. Like they fuck you up with their hats. It's really
Okay.
like it's insult to injury, right? Like if you're gonna cut my ear off, don't do it with your stupid newsboy cap.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be like, what happened to you? And be like, well,
some guy's whispering in your ear how peaky it is.
exactly.
So-
In his British accent.
In the term Peaky Blinders, Peaky
Yeah.
is referring to the eyes, and
I don't know. I
Blinders
guess so.
is the razor blades.
I suppose.
Oh, get me my Peaky Blinders, would you?
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
That's
buy
kind
my
of on
overcoat.
fucking Front Street when they put like, yeah, the name of our fucking group implies that we will blind you,
Pretty
literally
much.
blind you.
The original title was Cheeky Stabbers.
And who's in that? It's Cillian Murphy, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't Tom Hardy in there?
Tom Hardy is in there. Tom Hardy is fantastic. One of the best
I bet
characters.
he's got the peakiest of blinders.
He plays this Jewish like mobster guy who is just great. Just great. Like they're trying to work out some deal with some other gang that they're like, we're gonna send our guys with your guys, and he's like, all right, but they're going to need to be circumcised. And they're just like they're like, we're not gonna circumcise these two adult men to go with you on this thing. And Tom Hardy's like, we're gonna check, and they must be circumcised or they can't come.
Talk about
He's
unpeaky
fucking
blinder.
great. He's great.
Peeking all of them blinders.
Yep. Like imagine they're like, hey, I need you to do something for work, but one thing before you go, we gotta circumcise you. And they just take their hat off.
I'm gonna need to see that dick.
Yeah.
Speaking
thorough.
of circumcision, remember that Luke Cage She-Hulk thing that I shared earlier this
Sure
week?
do.
Yeah,
Where
sure
you said
do.
he had a giant pee hole. Maybe he just isn't circumcised.
Yeah, I went back and looked, and that is in fact what happened.
That is the truth.
Yeah.
Do you think we'd get
What was up with
demonetized?
She-Hulk's nipples?
I mean,
They're
nipples
also
are
not circumcised.
nipples are weird.
Hers definitely were.
Especially gamma nips.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not anything of this picture I could show on YouTube right
No,
now.
certainly not.
No.
Don't do that.
No. You can't show that.
That'd be.
That's like the
I don't feel
butthole
like
you
the time you
showed
put a
that one
butthole
time.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you have to step it up now.
Just give it a little. There.
You put it up like just for a second. It's like it's
Yeah.
up, it's down.
Freeze frame this.
Blink,
Freeze frame.
miss it.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
How's your pause game?
Go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Is
Oh
that a dick?
boy,
Who knows?
I sure do feel like a real Peaky Blinders doing that.
Just like that scene in Fight Club.
Yeah.
White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Big black cock.
Everyone saw it, but no one wants to talk about that they saw it.
Why did I even find that? Was
I don't
She-Hulk
know.
trending?
Who knows?
Something
I
trends that
assume you Google searched She-Hulk weird nipples because you were feeling a little frisky.
Oh man.
Coming soon
Who
to
among
Disney
us
Plus.
hasn't?
Alexa, what up with She-Hulk snips?
Oh shit, we were watching fuck, Marry Me, the Jennifer Lopez movie with
Oh,
Bella
hell
Wilson's
yeah.
couple
The
weeks
comic
ago.
movie.
Yeah, apparently it is a comic book movie.
Fuck Jennifer
But-
Lopez, shit lips.
There's a part in the movie where one of the kids like asks his Google thing to like look up something, and it played out over the TV, and so my input changed to my Chromecast and was trying to do the search that he asked it to search for. And I'm like, no, dummy, that's a movie.
Well, that's just obnoxious of that movie to do that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like, not allowed.
Oh, like they did a South Park episode about that where Cartman would walk into a house and like talk to all of the machines, and if you had an Alexa and a Chromecast or a Google Home, it would throw the two of them into an endless feedback loop.
Oh my god. That sounds like what Mahoney's trying to do.
Yeah, that's like me trying to torment a Walmart.
Okay. How about this? Hobby Lobby.
There we go.
Actually, that's so
perfect.
much better.
That's way better.
They deserve it anyways.
I mean, the
You think you're
employees.
gonna move an installation at
Yeah, but you'd have to hide it pretty
No way.
good because it's not that loud in the Hobby Lobby.
Right, it's not as
they might be
busy.
able to find it easy.
And
No
they.
way. It's never gonna find it easy. That's impossible because it's like you
It
said,
doesn't
it's not
last
like it
long enough.
trips-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then-
multiples.
Oh my
And-
god.
Multiples is even better. Oh man.
Multiples.
And I was thinking you could go back every so often and move it.
What if?
Well,
they're-
no. You can't get caught moving it. Just drop off another one
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if?
until it's just like
Keep
stereo
it under
sound
something?
chirps.
Okay, so this reminds me of something I asked my wife this week. If you went to the grocery store every week, you bought a single orange bell pepper, and on your way home from the grocery store, you threw that bell pepper into somebody's front yard every week.
The same
Do you
person.
get in trouble for that?
I mean,
the same person.
Technically, it's probably littering.
Littering
so I would-
and
It's
possibly.
not littering. It's not littering because it's biodegradable. It's a pepper.
Completely biodegradable. Yeah, it's just. Yeah.
I don't think that's the definition of
So
littering.
every week, somebody's like, "There's another fucking pepper in our yard."
Or they don't notice it.
Because
and
if
then,
I
like,
brought a
buries
bucket
it
full of rotting vegetables and dumped them in your front lawn,
well, yeah, but that's just an act of aggression.
yeah, I mean,
Like,
but
this
it's
is one
biodegradable.
pepper.
Throwing a pepper is an act of aggression. I think it would be littering and harassment.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said she thought it would be harassment. And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah probably.
Well,
Okay,
trust me.
what if you
very
put
hard
it
to
on
get
the part
that-
of the-
Very hard for that.
You know
put
what?
it on the street that's like not owned by the person.
I think it might be terrorism.
It's not terrorism. I'm white.
No, I'll tell you
it's
what.
not terrorism.
That's
Yeah,
also
but
very true.
You better redefine how they have the wording printed.
You're
out.
a
They
pepper
may be able to
militant.
get you.
He's a sovereign citizen,
He's just got some
patriot.
out there political ideas.
Just imagine how annoyed you would be if every single week there was a single pepper sitting in your front yard.
Well, and if you miss a couple of them, soon you're gonna just start growing peppers.
How's my front yard nothing but a pepper bush?
Yeah, it
That will
actually
absolutely happen.
it
That
kind of
will
reminds
100%
me
happen.
when Dwight and Stanley conned Jim into giving him a bunch of meatballs. So like, you stake out the pepper, and like, I mean, you could make some salsa out of it. You monetize this situation.
Yeah,
Like, thanks for all the
That's a
free
great side.
peppers, Mahoney.
you're welcome.
We're
Now
having
I have a
fajitas
successful
tonight.
Artisanal, yeah, I have an artisanal salsa business now. You fuck.
Yeah, don't look a gift bell pepper in the mouth.
These are the exciting things I come up with as I'm driving around town.
Okay, whose lawn do you want to throw a pepper on?
I don't know. I don't even know the people. Like, I picked the house, but I don't know who they are. I don't know them.
Something
Real,
about that house. Just
That's some real
irks
serial
me.
killer shit.
real serial
It's like,
killer
I
vibes.
think we should throw a pepper in these people's yard every single week. She was like, pretty sure that's harassment. I think you'd get in trouble.
Well, to be fair, only if you get caught.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, after for the couple of weeks, I would absolutely be setting up some cameras.
Yeah, I think it takes longer than a couple of weeks.
You
I
think?
don't know why. I think it takes a while.
Well, yeah, because
Because-
you got to think they got to see it.
Well, they're gonna see it because it's orange.
Yeah, but are they going to see it? Like, are these people that even look in their front yard? Like, you don't know the habits
I'm
of these
sure.
people.
I'm sure. You would
And
notice if
then-
somebody put a pepper in
while.
your front yard?
No,
No,
probably
I
not
would.
for at least a week or so.
I mean,
I
it
would
depends,
definitely
It
notice.
would
Well,
take
by
a
then
while.
there would be two of them.
Where,
depends
is
on where
it?
you put it.
Is it once a week or once? How many peppers are we talking about? What's the frequency of peppers?
It's once a week.
Okay.
It's every time I come back from the grocery store.
See, I would just assume Mahoney or someone is feeding the squirrels, which would probably be Mahoney.
I do feed all those squirrels at your house.
Yeah.
Huh. This requires further deliberation, I feel like.
Yeah.
This might require a field test.
All right, next we have to,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to draft a bunch of
Produce.
peppers to food
Well, yeah,
food to throw on people's lawns.
Here's the other thing: is that food might not even last long. Like you
I'm
throw a pepper
drafting
out in the
a
yard.
spaghetti.
It's a handful of spaghetti.
Yeah.
See, I feel like a handful of spaghetti is so much worse than a single orange pepper.
Yeah, a single orange pepper is perplexing. It's like, huh.
Yeah.
But what's
Like,
more
weird.
perplexing than someone cooking up a bunch of spaghetti and throwing it a handful on your lawn once a week?
Oh, okay. In that case, the once a week spaghetti is fucking bizarre. Yeah, okay.
Oh, but each week it's a different type of noodle. Like it's a rigatone.
It's like a never-ending pasta bowl situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then once a month you gotta spice it up with a little gabagool.
and the week that it's your last week, it's just those little Andes mints.
Yeah, exactly. We go through like a 5-course meal. It starts with a bowl of soup.
Yeah, fucking unlimited super salad,
Like,
breadsticks.
where did I get these rolls from? This is
What?
so weird. And now
There's
there's soup. And now, what is this salad?
There's a
Holy
huge
shit.
pile of grated Parmesan cheese over here.
Yeah.
I didn't
it.
say when. Our minds are sick.
Yeah,
We're
you guys
fucked in
need
the
some
head.
help.
Oh, I'm just thinking.
I
of a
don't remember
condiment
what
I'm
it was.
drafting.
I don't remember what I was talking about, but I was off on some bullshit the other day. And I was
As Lee
going.
want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And my beautiful wife just looked at me at one point and she just goes, "What is wrong with you?" I'm like, I don't know, man. You knew what you were getting.
What is your problem?
Yeah, I wish I remember what it was, because it was some next level bullshit. That much I do remember for sure.
Were you going to torture a Walmart?
No, but I really want to now. No bullshit. I want to put that like in Zoe's closet, like tape it to the wall right above the door.
I think it'd be pretty great. You put it in the pocket of a shirt in the closet or something.
Oh my god, yes.
A shirt she hasn't worn in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then hopefully by luck, she accidentally wears it to school.
Yep.
She's like, what the fuck what is that?
She'd get
If you
swatted.
put it in her backpack, it would be... You'd probably shut the whole school down.
Yeah, don't put
That
beads in the
screech
backpack.
noise would go off, and they would be like, evacuate the school right now. Bomb threat.
All right,
Yeah,
what is up
maybe-
on a classic this week, Nice?
Well, so based on our topic for this week, which is a real wild one, let's refresh everyone's memory. If you didn't listen to last week, Kelly went and saw Evil Moon. So this is from
There we
podcast
go.
587.
It's almost like we've done this before. That's a fucking good move. That's a good move, Jason Nyes.
Yeah.
Setting up the bit. All right, enjoy this. We'll be back in a minute. Love you. Bye.
Enjoy the refreshing taste of an ice-cold Popcast classic.
I saw Evil Moon.
Oh.
And that is a
All
movie
right.
all about science. You guys, Evil Moon is fantastic. Roland Emmerich wants to make 2 or 3 more of them, and I hope he does.
Yeah.
Evil Moon, the trilogy.
What happens
Yep.
first? Another Avatar movie or another Evil Moon movie?
It better be Evil Moon.
How about Avatar on Evil Moon?
Wait until you find out Evil Moon's
Maybe.
nothing but a prequel to Sharknado.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is it the moon or is it something on the moon or hiding?
Buddy, I am so ready to tell you. Okay?
I mean, I'm prepared to hear all about this. I don't.
If
need to
you
go in
don't
this blind.
want Evil Moon, aka Moonfall, spoiled for you, now's the time to jump out. Okay. So, turns out, Moon's not a bad guy after all. Moon's all right. Moon's pretty
Oh.
cool, actually.
Oh,
The moon's
chill.
not like that when it's just the two of us.
Yeah.
The evil moon was a red herring all along, huh?
The evil moon was a red herring because it's not the moon that's evil. It's something inside the moon.
Oh,
that's evil.
Isn't it?
So in the early parts of the movie, you get this crazy man talking about all these theories he has about the moon and how it's a superstructure. Sorry, a megastructure.
Is it Randy Quaid?
No, but it should be. And guess what? He's right. The moon was a megastructure made by our ancestors billions of years ago from across the stars, who lived in a paradise, just an idealistic society. Everything was great.
Billions of years ago from across the cosmos.
Until the AI they made rebelled and started to kill them all. So they were gonna like.
This is a documentary.
Exactly. No, it's 100%. This is what happened. So they made these like megastructures, disguising them as moons, and they like filled them with all of their vegetation and animal life, and like in DNA, so they could seed a planet.
MDMA?
Yes.
Were they feeling like a champion?
Sure. Is that a TikTok?
Yes.
I knew it. I knew it would be. Do they wave their arms around?
No. They go
That's
to the
a lie.
concrete jungle.
No, that's a lie. They wave their arms around. That's every TikTok dance. They all do
You
it.
don't know.
Yes, I do. I know.
You heard it here. Adult Kelly watches TikTok.
I don't need to watch the TikTok to know what
He
the
says,
TikTok
I'm
is
30
talking.
now. I know the TikTok.
But so they loaded up the moons with all the DNA of humans and animals and plants, and sent them out into the world. But before they could, the AI came and attacked. They only got one moon out, and that was ours.
No.
They only got one moon out?
Yep. All the others were destroyed
Failures.
by the AI robot things. That's what the
Losers.
crazy like cloud that's in that trailer that comes out of the moon is. It's these like cloud of AI nanobots that go around attacking shit, looking like tentacle monsters.
Okay.
So our moon came to where we are, made Earth 7 billion years later. 2011, the AI catches up, finds us, goes a little. It's just a little chunk of it because the AI sent out little guys all over the world, all over the feelers all over the universe to try and find that last moon to wipe out all of the society. So they find
So
it.
it holds a grudge, is what you're telling me. Holds a real grudge of this AI. Okay.
Oh yeah. So it goes and it hides. It goes and like tries to attack the space station or these astronauts. It kills one of them and knocks the others around, and then it just burrows deep into the moon. And so over the years, it gets heavier, and the moon gets heavier, which brings it closer to Earth, and that's where all the problems start. So Halle Berry and friends have to go to the moon and destroy the AI monster.
Okay. So it ends up in the moon.
Yeah. Because then they
and
like
then
go
replicates inside the moon, so the moon gets heavier.
Yep.
And therefore closer.
Yep.
Because you know how the moon just hangs directly above us, Lee?
Yeah.
Right.
So if you weighed it down, it would get closer.
Because it's inside the it's trying to absorb the energy of the white dwarf star that powers the moon.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm no science guy, but if the moon were heavier, wouldn't it get further away from us just from...
Yes! Yes, it would!
Because it's hanging directly above our heads. So if you weigh it down, then it gets lower and therefore closer.
Absolutely would get farther away.
When you go outside at night, which direction do you look to see the moon? Down or up?
Oh, you look up. You're right. That does check out, I guess.
Correctly was.
Mahoney's right.
Nothing quenches your thirst quite like a Popcast classic. Seems so long ago.
Ridiculous. Right? Time is meaningless.
Yeah, that was just a week ago.
The real evil moon was the friends we made along the way.
The real evil moon was time.
Time is an evil moon. A flat circle evil moon. Okay, so hit my music, Jason Eyes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Six.
Top 6.
6! I still like 6.
Kayla
right,
Mason
so-
in the chat who says, "Vum today."
All right. Welcome, new listeners.
I hope they didn't trick you into just saying some like Nazi shit or something.
Oh no.
Won't be the first time. We got tricked. That's what I'm trying to say.
We were
Won't
hacked.
be the first time we got tricked. Yes, right. Not, yeah. Woo. Okay. So, that combined with the excellent clip to start the show, which, by the way, Armageddon, solid picture.
Armageddon fucks.
Oh man,
Armageddon is a solid picture.
remember seeing the trailer for that the first time. It was with Ben Affleck and what's her face under the tree.
Liv
But
Tyler.
they played the Crow music for the trailer, so I was
Oh.
like, "Is this a fucking Crow too? What's going on? What's going on? What's happening?" And it was like fucking space rocks. Nothing to do with the Crow.
So we are the crack team that the world governments want to send to fight the evil moon on the space shuttles.
Getting the band back together.
But we're not gonna just go fight the evil moon. We're businessmen at heart, you know, all of us, entrepreneurs, as they were. And so we got some demand. We got some things we're gonna need before we go up and fight the evil moon and the white dwarf star inside of it and the AI cloud, whatever fucking nonsense is in this movie.
Yeah.
No, we need to save the white dwarf star because that's what powers the moon, and the moon is good. Remember, we fight the evil thing that hides inside the moon.
Right.
Because that's what is here to wipe us out.
We fighting them moon
Not the white
gods.
dwarf star. That's good. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's gonna help us. That powers the operating system that'll tell us the history of the universe.
Gotcha. Okay.
And this is a real dangerous mission, so we might not come back. So let's make it worth our while, U.S. or world government, who is hooking us up with all these things that we're asking for.
Yeah. So we're not fucking around. So why don't you lead us off, Jason Eyes? What do you need
All
to
right.
hop onto this evil moon mission?
Okay, so I'm gonna echo the sentiments of the team of rough and tumble oil drillers from Armageddon who say that they don't want to pay taxes anymore ever again. I will raise you and say, not only do I not want to pay taxes, I don't want to do my taxes anymore. Like
There you go.
doing
All right.
taxes, you think back to as a kid when there'd be the cliched joke in a cartoon or a TV show or whatever, and they always said that doing taxes was the most boring thing in the world. And it's true. It's one of the things I remember from my childhood that turned out to be true, and doing taxes is the absolute worst. Get your taxes in, people. Coming up soon. So that's my number 6. My number 5 is I need someone to talk to Epic Games and Marvel and get the web shooters taken out of Fortnite. I know the season is almost over, but if we're leaving for the moon tomorrow, when I get back, I don't want there to be web shooters in that game anymore.
Okay, I got a brief Fortnite interlude.
Okay.
I saw today a player killed me. It was in solid gold, so you can get rocket launchers and all that in that solid gold mode. Killed me flipped to his rocket launcher, shot a rocket, flipped to his Spider-Man gloves, webbed onto the rocket, and rode it through the sky.
Holy shit.
And so I immediately hit spectate, and I watched this person rocket launcher over people's heads and then drop down and shotgun them in the head, like, over and over again.
Yeah,
and
they do that. You
holy
watch.
Shit.
You grab a bag of popcorn and you.
I was like, I have no shame in dying to you.
Yeah.
You are unstoppable.
We had somebody web shoot the back of our truck and like water ski behind the truck, but the rocket launcher move, that's some next level shit where when you die you can't even be mad. You just kind of
No. I was like, wow, bravo.
Yeah.
I had somebody web shoot themselves onto my truck one time and I drove them right into the storm.
I got murdered.
Fine, come on.
I got murdered this evening, and I just said out loud, that guy was way better than me.
Yeah, sometimes you're just like, okay.
Boxing above my weight class.
Yep.
All right, back to my list. My number 4, I want to roll on The Mandalorian, and, like, also, I need a pitch meeting with Favreau and Filoni, and not like a... pass me off to an assistant or something. I like a serious pitch meeting. Come on, guys. I went to the moon and back.
Well, yeah, but skip the fucking pitch. Tell them you want to make what you want to make.
Yeah, that's a very
exactly.
good point.
I mean,
exactly that.
Okay. Fine.
You're saving the planet.
Yeah, tell them, no, I want a meeting to tell Favreau the next side Star Wars thing we're doing.
Here's the next Star Wars story we're doing. There's this white dwarf star that needs saving, and this handsome rogue goes out and saves it.
But before, he extorts everything. He extorts 6 things from the world.
All
Him
right.
and all of his buddies.
My number 3 would be if we succeed, we come back home. I want something nice to come home to. But also, if we don't succeed, I don't want to leave my poor wife with a bunch of unfinished house projects. So I need like a full-on dream home remodel. All the projects that I've got planned for the future. Like let's what was the show where they used to remodel a home in a day or whatever? Like
Extreme Home Makeover.
Yeah, let's home makeover this shit and have it ready for when I'm back.
Love it.
All right. Let's make weed federally legal.
All right.
Yep.
I'm going to the
Like it.
moon, you guys. Come on. Let's all
In
get
like the
together.
next 2 minutes.
Yeah. Come on, y'all. Can y'all agree to make it legal? And when I get back, we'll all smoke in the parade. And then my number 1, I'm kind of stealing this from Jose. He said this last week, but I felt this real hard. So Taco Bell has to bring back the chili cheese burrito, a.k.a. the Cholito.
Yeah. And it never leaves.
Yes, never leaves.
Permanent residency.
Yeah, so it's like my legacy. If I die, if I don't come back, my legacy is the Cholito.
Like, look, yes, he was on the team that stopped the evil moon. Sure. But y'all, the man got us the Cholito back.
Yeah.
Cholito's back, y'all.
Sheila in the chat says, I'd get really political and demand universal health care. Yeah, you could do that, or you could bring back the Cholito.
Yeah. I mean, what's going to make more people happy?
Yeah. I guess if we do bring back the Cholito, then universal health care is a necessity. So
honestly, I feel like if you were like, I'll go and save the moon, but you have to give universal health care, they'd be like, nah.
Yeah, probably.
You'd be like, but the whole world will die. They'd be like, nah.
They'd be like, fucking whatever, nerd. Who cares?
Do like they did with the vaping and the offshore drilling. Like, sneak it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We get
All right,
the Cholito back, but healthcare comes with it.
All right, so piggybacking, that number 1 for you guys?
yeah, chili cheese burrito is my number 1.
That's a good call.
Piggybacking off Nyes, I do have my number 6, legalizing weed at the federal level, because it's fucking ridiculous. It's
Yeah,
silly.
and imagine if you legalize weed, imagine how many Cholitos you could eat.
Oh, so many Cholitos. So you hear that, world government? That's a freebie from me.
Look,
You have the
we're
same
making
one.
money
That-
across the board with these ideas. Not only are you selling the weed, but we're stimulating the economy through legal weed and Cholitos.
It's like a snake eating its own tail, but the tail is made of money. It's gonna be fine. For number 5, I'm going to require that former President Donald J. Trump submit himself to a hand job from a chimpanzee.
I wasn't sure where that was going, but I'm into it now.
Live on television.
Yeah. Live on television. Because we all know there's only one way this is going to end, and we're all going to want to see it. So that we got to have that. That's got to happen.
And at this
and I want,
climax, he has to say, "You're fired."
He's not going to.
No.
Oh, yeah, he's not going to.
He's not even going to get hard.
No. I want one of those like adolescent chimps, the ones that are really dangerous, the ones they can't put on movies anymore. That guy jerking off former president. It's going to be good. It's going to be great. I also want my bank account to always have $1 more than Jeff Bezos.
That one's not going to happen.
Yeah, that one's tough because he has like all the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always want to have $1 more, and I want him to know it.
No. Just tell him you want access to his account.
No, because I want to know. I want him to know that he's second best.
That would make him so angry.
Yeah. That's what's. I need $1 more than him all the time. Then I want you to fucking wipe out student debt for everybody. That shit's preposterous.
Yes.
The fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck out of here. Get rid of that shit.
Look at Lee saving the day over here.
I got good ones here. Yeah, it's not all self-serving. This one's pretty good though. Every morning, before breakfast or at the breakfast table,
blowjob.
I'm gonna need Mike Zuckerberg to have to sniff a hobo fart every morning as you're trying to eat breakfast.
So
he's got to
wait. Are you there, or is just the hobos there?
Just the hobo.
Live
is it your fart?
Nope.
Why
It can even be a different hobo.
So you're not there to witness. You just know that it's happening.
Yeah. And what's more is because of this, everyone also knows it's happening.
Oh, you know what?
Because,
it should be on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
It'll definitely be on Facebook Live.
Or Metaverse.
For
Fart
sure.
in his face in the Metaverse.
Yeah.
Every morning as he's trying to eat his fucking Special K.
And you make him look in the camera and say, "Oh, it's my favorite barbecue sauce."
That's good.
But it's never at the same time. Like, it's not like at the
During
beginning
breakfast.
of each breakfast. It's at some point between the start and end of breakfast. It's going to happen.
Then comes in Sticky Joe. With the fucking bandolier on his
Sticky
shoulder.
Joe. With his
That sounds like a
Peaky
guy that would
Blinders cap.
fight
over some fucking yoo-hoo.
Yeah, goddamn right he would.
And Sticky Joe's
and then-
making $150K a year.
Yes. And then number 1, we got to nuke TikTok. Shit is gone forever. Get rid of it. I don't want to ever fucking see it talk again.
Wow. But Lee,
And then I'll go fucking Captain the Moon ship.
Lee, like
Moon trip.
the format is now like one of the most popular formats in the world. So if you shut down TikTok, it's just going to spring up elsewhere as something else.
Tick.
Fine.
Instagram
Fine.
Reels.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all
All of the social media have their own TikTok now because they want that TikTok juice.
Lee, where am I going to send you videos of a bunch of monkeys eating?
Yeah.
Yeah, where do you think you're going to see the remake of the President Trump screams to different beats as he's getting jerked off by a monkey?
I get what you're going for, Lee, but I feel like it's a wasted wish because it's not going away unless you just silence our children like China.
Yeah, are you trying to be the villain? Because you'll come back saving the world and everyone's going to be pissed. They're going to fuck you
okay.
up, man. They're gonna ask
I'll
for your
take my
goddamn
$1 more
head.
than Bezos' money and just fucking buy them all then. Guess what? No more reels, you fucks. No more.
Remember that lady feeding
I
all
do
those
hate
dogs?
it at an unhealthy amount. I sure do. And I don't respect it. I don't respect the format. I
Oh
don't
my
respect the
God.
fucking people.
That was
It's all
way
bad.
too many hot dogs.
Yeah, what was
There's a
going
lot of
on
dogs.
with that?
There's a lot of dogs.
Where what? No, but that's dogs should not just be eating a shitload of hot dogs.
Yeah, like what was the why?
Where
Why
did
was
you
that
send
happening?
that to us? Was that FriendCon or was that Popcast? Where was that?
That was on Instagram. I sent it to each one of you individually on Instagram. Maybe not you, Jose, because you don't really go to Instagram.
I said it was like watching The Flash.
Yeah, I don't like
She had so many hot dogs. She was just throwing them with her bare hands. And then she just started whipping the trays. And all the dogs are wearing clothes.
Yeah, they're having a great
I like
time.
it, and I hate all of it. I hate every fucking thing about it.
Yeah.
It's my most old man thing.
Set to Unstoppable
so
by Sia.
Did you put it in the butts thread?
No.
No, he just sent it to us individually.
Oh, I can't find it.
I'll send it to you. Hang on. I'll send it to you right now. I'm watching it. There. And here, I'll send it to Butts so Jose can see it. And Lee can watch it again.
Butts.
All right.
Let me see these butts.
Oh, no, we don't need the music.
Demonetized.
Yeah. There's no reason to listen to the music.
Look at all those fucking hot dogs. Those little dogs should not be eating hot dogs. This is not good nutrition for these poor dogs.
They're having a great time. Look at them.
It's either hot dogs or like trash on the street.
They're they're loving life.
Yeah,
having some dogs.
Okay, so this is like some sort of shelter or
those
doggy
hot dogs
daycare.
are Soylent Green though.
No, this is not doggy daycare. This is who knows where.
Look at how many of those dogs are wearing jackets, Mahoney.
Yeah, where'd they get the jackets?
A lot. I don't know. Off of a body, probably.
These aren't just stray dogs.
I don't know.
This lady's job is to throw hot dogs at these dogs.
Yeah.
And she just chucks the whole pan. Oh my god.
I'm shaking my head so hard right now, you guys.
A lot of concern in the comments. And a lot of borderline racist comments in these comments.
You don't say.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're
here's
just
one lady
borderline.
who says, "Wow, so kind. Thank you. Bless." She gets it.
I hate it. All right, so what you got, Mahoney?
All right, well, number one is TikTok is required to be around forever and can never be removed.
No matter what Lee says.
The only way Lee can consume content is through TikTok.
Yeah. Number two.
I'm letting the moon fall.
Number two is I'm gonna make them guarantee me that when I send Lee a TikTok, he watches it.
Oh, that's not okay.
It's like that movie pass technology where it knows if you're watching the
Tracks
ad
his
or not.
eyes.
Yeah.
And then other than that, I was not thinking of enriching my life. I was just preparing.
I'm good. I
was preparing for my trip, and I was like, I would like to bring an air fryer because those are very convenient. I want to bring an air fryer. I would like to bring my Stitch because I gotta get my dailies. Gotta get my dailies in Fortnite. A comfy blanket would be very nice, and we all know what I absolutely refuse to go on a journey to the moon without.
Your tablet?
My shower tablet.
But what about the lack of shower?
No, well, there's got to be a shower too.
Okay.
So you're requesting just to be able to pack your own bag.
Yeah. Like, I don't want any shit when I show up with all my stuff, and they're like, "Oh no, the weight! Like, we gotta carefully balance this rocket." Be like, "Figure it out, nerd." I'm bringing my shower tablet.
Yeah.
This
But where the
fits
fuck are we
under
gonna
the
put this down?
carry-on.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm a simple man. Just tell me I can watch TV in the shower, and I'll do it. Whatever.
What if that is the only way to save the moon?
If I have to give that up to save
No,
the moon?
no, you have to watch
to
TV
save the
in
moon
the
by
shower.
watching things in the shower.
yeah.
Well, then good news. That's probably why the moon comes up every day. I'm like a Greek god.
That's my secret cap.
I'm always saving the moon.
Yeah. I saved the moon right before this show.
Oh my god. You guys see the
new
moon?
episode of Power Force.
You guys see the moon in the episode artwork? Do any of you know what that's from?
It's from Majora's Mask.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
say Zelda.
I figured it was some sort of video game, and it was a real cool evil moon.
No, that's pretty good. That moon sure is evil. That moon's not powered by an AI or a white dwarf star at all. That's a real evil moon.
Yeah, that moon will fuck your day up real
Moon's a
bad.
dick.
Yeah.
And he'll
That moon-
fuck you up real bad in Smash Brothers too.
That moon feeds way too many hot dogs to not enough dogs.
You'd think if those dogs were bougie enough to be wearing jackets, they'd be eating something better than a bunch of fucking hot dogs.
I would love for someone to throw a tray of hot dogs at me.
For sure. You'd eat them all the wrong way, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
We still need video evidence. We need in-person hot dog eating demonstration.
Yeah, well, the next time we can all see each other again, we're getting hot dogs. We're figuring this out.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fucking love a hot dog. Threaten me with a good time.
I hope
All right,
that
what
lady
about you,
could...
Jose, what you got?
All right. Shout out to giving us the UPN back.
It's just stars.
No,
Just
I want
watch
UPN
stars.
back. And we get to control the programming.
Well, I researched it, and UPN merged with the WB, and then the WB became the CW.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they became that frog. They brought in the dancing frog when they replaced
But that UPN IP is probably for sale if you really wanted it.
Probably. I mean, that was.
Sale.
I think
Golden
they made
State
it like a
Universe.
web thing. I think UPN moved to the web because UPN was owned by CBS, and
Yes.
WB was of course Warner Brothers, and that's the CW, CBS and Warner Brothers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Bringing it back, baby, and we'll do a
Blew Jose's
full
mind over there.
programming lineup.
And then we're buying Freeform.
Yep.
Oh,
Bumping.
shit. You're going to have to talk to Big Daddy Mickey Mouse for that.
You could pretty much buy the CW right about now because they're talking about that it might not even continue to exist.
And
so.
you know, Disney has so much shit that I'm sure they'd be proud to be like, yeah, go ahead, take Freeform.
Disney hates Freeform because they have to show that 600 Club or whatever, and they can't get out of the contract.
Oh, shit. That's
They
right.
like play a disclaimer before it airs of like, we don't want to show this either, but there's nothing we can do about it.
That's funny.
Are you for real?
Yeah,
No shit.
that's a real thing. They like really do that.
That's bizarre. Well, that does explain why the hell it's still on, I guess.
Yeah, it was in the contract when they bought Freeform, which whatever it was called at the time, that they have to
It was
continue showing
Disney
that
Channel.
like forever.
It's like the tenant
weird.
that doesn't want to leave. They're like, well, you can sell the house, but this guy's got to come with it.
What the fuck?
I'm pulling
the
up
fuck was
a
that?
transition from Freeform into 700 Club, and I want to see if there's any evidence of that.
I need
I've
you guys
definitely
to
seen
stop
that.
scaring me tonight.
Yeah, that was creepy as fuck.
Freeform is taking a short break. We have absolutely nothing to do with what you are about to see.
Yeah.
That's funny. They're like, nope.
Wild.
Yes, we sign off
crazy.
between this date and this time.
Woof. Let me play it live. So it's the end of an episode of The Simpsons. 20th Century Fox logo. Freeform is taking a short break. We have absolutely nothing to do with what you're about to see. That sounds like some jackass shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, there is a... Oh, I forgot to even talk about with Kids in the Hall. There is a lot of blackface in Kids in the Hall that
Yeah,
I
remember that.
remember, but didn't remember when the whole blackface scandals were going on. Also, what the fuck were we just... let me see if it's in my notes. Oh, Jackass. All the episodes have a disclaimer before. Jackass already has the disclaimer, but then there's another disclaimer before it that says, "These were recorded. These episodes might feature social mores that do not fit in with today's standards, or something like that. Like just a catch-all. Like we know there's some fucked up shit in here, so."
But we shot this a while ago
Yeah.
and it was cool.
So, you know what? Save your fucking tweets, okay? We don't give a shit. Like,
But
Basically.
Kids in the Hall on Prime, no disclaimer whatsoever.
good. Fuck them.
I think Prime might be the worst streaming app of them all.
Oh,
No, you're thinking of Peacock.
Let me
Well,
tell
yeah,
you.
Peacock.
Yeah.
But
Prime's just
number 2.
weird.
Let me tell you about watching Kids in the Hall on Prime. So we have Prime, and I guess you can watch Kids in the Hall on Prime, but you can also watch Kids in the Hall via Stars on Prime. So when you go to watch it in Prime, you can select an episode and it'll play, but then the next episode will ask you to pay for it. But then you skip that. There's 2 versions of each episode, the Prime version and the Stars version.
Oh.
And instead of playing all the way through, it's like, okay, free version, not free version, free version, not free version. So
that's really strange.
That's really bad.
Oh, that's so annoying.
You should just get Stars.
I think Peacock is the worst quality.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the user interface is fine and all that, but the quality of the live WrestleMania is just dog shit.
No, the interface is dog shit as well. It's all terrible.
It's weird because it's not like you got to reinvent the wheel with a streaming service.
No, we all just kind of expect the bare minimum.
Yeah, just make sure it works right.
Yeah. Remember where I left off.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite thing that I've seen recently on Peacock is when you go to all movies, A to Z. Like, oh, what do we got on this thing? It stops at 12. Like, it doesn't ever even get you to A. You can't go to A. Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
They're like, you can't possibly want to see all the movies.
Or even, like, more than 10.
They're like, okay, you called our
want
bluff.
some movies.
We don't have anything. We just have up to 12.
Did it say all movies or was all in quotes?
Little finger quotes. It was animated.
Yeah.
I realized midday Saturday that I could have watched the Saudi Blood Money show on Peacock, but why would I want to do that to myself?
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do
cannot
that.
believe the Saudi Blood Money show was Elimination Chamber.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking wild.
Just wait until they hold WrestleMania in Jeddah.
Beautiful progressive Jeddah.
Unfucking real. Unreal. Fucking wild. Did we finish Jose's? We get distracted with some nonsense.
Did we even start Jose's?
Yeah, no,
I
I'm
don't
still
remember.
Started Jose's. Yeah, we shouted out UPN, then it all went to shit.
That's right, yeah.
Give a shout out to UPN and derailed. All right.
I'm like, wait a minute. That sounds right.
Number 6. You got to take care of my family so no one's got to work again.
Yes.
Selected few. You know what I mean? Maybe not everybody. But enough.
Oh,
I get
that's
to
the
choose.
best, too. When, like, your family shows up, like, oh, this is great. None of us have to work again. You're like, well,
Yeah.
almost. Almost nobody.
Number 5, monthly Vegas allowance. Number
I like it.
4,
I like it.
early screenings to anything.
Nice.
I get a full theater to bring who I want in that. I can pack a theater full, or I can go just me. But I have a full theater. I call ahead, set a date, tell you what I want to watch. It's out.
And, like, you have access to, like, rough cuts of shit, too.
Yeah.
Or, like, random
If
shit. Like,
there-
yeah, I want to watch Secretary next week at 9 p.m.
Yeah. If there's a print of it, I get it.
That's a good one.
Number 3, I want a multi-pass that gets me into anything.
Lilu multipass?
Anything, anywhere.
You want some of that key to the city shit.
I check into a hotel. Here's my card.
You good.
I'm in. I got a
Disney,
room
you're
somewhere.
in. Airport, you're in.
Museum, I'm in. Other country, I'm in.
Portillo's, front of the line.
In.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then amend them. All Portillos must sell tamales. Get your shit together, Florida.
That's the
You'd be
dumbest
like,
shit.
God, what the fuck? This guy, we've been waiting in the line for 30 minutes. This guy just walks up to the front and somebody, and you'd be like, hey, remember that time the moon fell? Oh, you don't?
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's
Give me
kind of a
fucking
bit
tamale.
like that in Space Force. One of the astronauts and the PR guy go to like a real estate seminar or whatever, and everybody's supposed to say something special about themselves, and the one's like, "Oh, well, I'm an astronaut. I went to the moon."
They're all like, oh, I like did this unimpressive thing. Like all of their things suck. And then they cut to her, and she's like, I'm an astronaut. I've been to the moon. I was on that mission. And they're just like, oh, okay. Well, you don't have to lie. You don't have to just make shit up. It was great.
Number 2, let me in that secrets vault. What you got? What you hiding?
Sheila in the chat earlier said she wanted a tour of every part of Area 51.
Yeah, I want it in.
I'm telling you guys, there's nothing there.
I want in the
Only one
secrets
way to
vault.
find out.
If you got something that says there's nothing there and that's the official word, I want to see it.
Because
Show
Area
me
51 is the public facing thing. They wouldn't put anything important in there because everyone knows what it is and where it is.
Right. They would have blown it up with a missile.
Exactly.
Show me where the missile hit the Pentagon.
Yeah. Where's Area 69?
There it is.
Who really did a 9/11?
And then number 1, to celebrate Earth not exploding, we're going to throw a fucking rock and jock concert celebration that ends with American Gladiator Olympics, where everyone's voted in. Everyone's voted in by the fans, and you have to participate. So whoever, you know what I mean? Like we announced the events, and people vote who is in that event on the Gladiator side and the contestants.
Oh my God. So the Oscars have a category this year for like fan voting. Like they're doing a Twitter poll.
A horrible idea.
Yes.
You can't ask the fans.
And there's
You
a
can't
push
ask
right
the
now.
internet.
There's a push right now to nominate Army of the Dead because Zack Snyder's Justice League is ineligible. So like Army of the Dead by proxy.
Zack Snyder's Justice League is ineligible for an Oscar. Yeah, because it sucked.
Well, I think it's got to have something to do with the year it was originally released, or originally made.
You can't go back and be like,
right.
But
it's just
I put it out
comical
on
to be like,
HBO.
this movie that definitely wouldn't win any Oscars. It's a real shame it's not qualified.
So let's vote for this other
this thing
movie
that's
by the same
barely
guy.
a fucking movie.
Yeah. Let's get his Army of the Dead movie an Oscar. That'll make him feel better.
So how many gladiators are we voting into this thing?
Well, I mean, whatever.
So it's Rock and Jock. So it's
No. It's all of it. There's Rock and Jock that's going on. So the fans vote on what sports people to play in what for that.
Okay.
And then there's the concerts that's going on that whole weekend.
Okay.
Which with Rage Against the Machine, because I have not seen them. Fucking Zeppelin's got to show up. Deftones, Tool. Pretty much my 90s has to be there. And then it ends with the American Gladiator Olympics.
And we vote celebrities, rock and or jock celebrities into this American Gladiators.
No, separate thing.
Okay. So
the Rock and Jock kicks, you know what I mean? Like there's All-Star Weekend, but then there's the dunk competition, the 3-point
Right.
shootout. So there's Rock and Jock, and then there's the concerts, and then there's American Gladiator.
Okay, and who are the American Gladiators?
Whoever gets voted in.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
Whoever gets voted in. That's the.
Yeah.
He's not voting. It's the people.
Like if the world votes, we want to see The Rock as one of the gladiators. He's in.
Yeah, you don't know who's a gladiator. Anyone in the world could be a gladiator.
Yeah,
exactly. Whoever gets the vote.
Chris Hemsworth might have to go against, Kelly in that competition where you go in the big metal circles and you have to push them on the thing.
Chris Hemsworth versus Josh Gad.
Yeah.
But however, whoever gets voted in, you got to show up. You got to play.
I love it. Vin Diesel Rock Showdown. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Yes.
like on the joust.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I mean? Like you're voted in. Give us what the people want to see. And then fuck it. Who knows if this takes off? It's a yearly event, or every 3 years.
Yeah, we call it the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Every time we come back from the moon, we throw this Rock and Jock American Gladiator party. That's pretty wild.
I was gonna say do the concert on the moon, but the logistics is just too much.
That's yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
I like this one.
It's pretty wild.
Solid. I like it. Not mad about that at all. All right, since this was since you're the only one of us that actually saw Evil Moon, Kelly, take us home.
All right. So let's see. My first demand is I just want $10,000 a month untaxed for the rest of my life.
Smart. Setting yourself up.
Yep. Because then I can't blow it on an entirely like stupid purchase all at once, you know?
You would have to plan ahead and save.
Yep. My 2 and 3 is I want a nice apartment/condo in Tokyo, and I also want dual citizenship between the States and Japan.
Yes.
That's
and
solid.
unlimited soapies.
Yeah, he's got a soapy multi-pass.
Yeah.
Soapy pass.
I get that soapy pass
I get a soapy and I get to watch whatever movie I want.
during it. What is soapy tablet?
Soapy tablet.
It's a great idea.
For Mahoney, it's just a tablet jerking him off while he watches Space Force.
While he
He's like,
listens
it's-
to Space Force.
Yeah. Number 4, every video game has an easy mode.
Nice. Nice. You know, you were
Solid.
talking about that you're not very good at video games earlier, and I was
Yes.
thinking about how video games nowadays are looked at as a platform similar to movies or television, but I tell you what, I've never been bad at watching movies.
Yeah, fair.
I'm expert level at watching TV.
Yeah.
Cuphead's really hard, you guys.
I do believe
Cuphead is so
I'm
hard.
expert level at watching TV. I don't even watch it half the time.
No, you're epic. You're legendary.
absorbs
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just want to be able to go play any game I want and be able to win.
Mahoney's like, I don't rely on my vision to watch things. I soak up the episode with all my senses.
He's the mythic boss of watching TV.
Yep.
This is why I can't tell when the dogs are real or fake. I'm not looking at the screen anyways.
Right. But also, have you ever looked at a dog?
Not on purpose.
Have you ever seen a bird and a dog in the same place?
Whoa.
I don't think so.
Yes,
And,
unfortunately.
Like, I've heard that there was a bird and a dog at Lee's house, but I never saw evidence of it.
Oh, my fucking living room. Ridiculous.
My 5th demand is to finally get that PoP compound built.
Love
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll live there when I'm not in Japan.
Oh my God. Could you? Sometimes I just dream about if none of us had jobs and we all lived next door to each other and just had unlimited space to do bullshit.
Yep.
It would be so good.
We
We
just gotta
got
go
some
to the moon.
Gladiators in the backyard.
And you know what? We would all be so good at, like, not always just being in each other's faces.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Really.
Like, we would
There-
be so good at that.
There would be maybe weeks where we didn't see each other.
I don't think it would go weeks, but, like, it just, like, we could absolutely live in a giant cul-de-sac and not annoy each other.
I'd go
Yeah.
outside
We
and
would
there'd be
experts.
8 orange bell peppers on my lawn.
Mahoney be like, I don't know, man. It wasn't me.
Like,
And I'd
that's
go
so
buy a
fucking
golf
weird. You
cart
stuck
and-
to Kelly.
Dump an entire bucket of spaghetti on your lawn.
Lee's walking around trying to find that screech noise that keeps going off.
But it's a horse neigh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And somehow
we all just ride horses around the compound.
somehow the foreskin bugs have made its way to the compound.
Oh no!
Oh
No, you can't invite Kerouackley. He's not invited.
Yeah. Not allowed.
I'm sorry, the
Told
boys
her.
have spoken.
And then my number 6 is I want the Gamera franchise to be revived, and the movies need to be like made old school Suitmation style rather than like CG.
Yes.
Dig it.
Nice.
CG to fill the gaps, but
Yeah.
main suit.
Yep.
You're gonna be real sad not having an air fryer on the rocket, though.
No, but you'll have it, so it'll be fine.
Well, yeah. I suppose I'll share. You can use it when I'm in the shower.
Perfect.
Every step of the way in this mission, we learn that Mahoney has brought the perfect tools to defeat the moon by watching TV in the shower and frying things in an air fryer.
Yeah.
You can kill the nanotech things by putting them in the air fryer.
That is very much
They're
like
allergic to
in
air
line with
grease.
my luck, where I would be like, I just brought these things by chance. It'd be like, those are the exact things we need to kill this monster. I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, cool. That worked out.
But I want to watch my shows.
Yeah.
See, but that's part of it. You have to watch your shows to get rid of.
Exactly. Be like, this monster's weakness is it doesn't want to hear about Peaky Blinders. I'm like, oh boy. Too bad.
What if we defeat the moon by doing the Peaky Blinders to it?
Oh man.
Just a big giant Earth hat.
Love it. Love it. I'm in.
Fucking holding down, carving initials, carve the PoP logo into the fucking
moon,
into the belly, the beast's belly.
You know, once upon a time, I've heard people say "Viva la moon."
That's true. That is a thing. Oh.
I couldn't even tell you what the context of that was anymore.
I know. I was like,
Nope.
wow, I don't even
Not at all.
remember.
It
There's
was
so
a-
many inside jokes.
It was a
that I've lost
Superfly
that
thing,
one.
wasn't it?
I think
Maybe?
so, yeah.
I don't know
Oh, yeah.
the genesis of it.
Sounds about right. We've
And
been
what was
doing
the
this for a long
superhero
time.
somebody was going to eat a shoe about?
Shoe on head.
Vibe. They were going to eat a shoe about Vibe.
Yeah.
If his comic series lasted a certain amount of issues.
Something like that, yeah.
Delicious.
Checks out. Well, fuck, that was fun.
We finished.
Good
I think we
topic.
did. It's a good top. That's a good one. That's fun.
Tell us about your weekly.
And
Next week's sandwich draft.
Yep,
Fuck
on
yeah.
the list. Next week, sandwich draft.
That
I
might be
already
to
started
come.
taking notes on fucking what I'm drafting.
Jose doing show prep.
Okay, so how do we determine the order?
I
We'll
mean,
figure
we'll
that
do
out
it
next week.
like we
we'll figure it
do every draft.
Yeah,
It's random.
every other time.
Yeah.
I do think we should talk about a fixed lineup of like you need this many topics. Like you
Yeah.
got to draft.
Yeah, you can draft whatever you want, whenever you want, but you need to fill out the
Right.
sandwich lineup to have a valid sandwich.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't have to pick my bread in a certain round, do I?
No.
No, that's what
you
we're
gotta
saying.
have
But you
bread.
have to have bread.
Because I think the number one draft picks are going to be meats. So you're going to want to
I'm sure.
lead
Well,
with your
that's-
meats.
That's the thing. But that's up to you. Is how bad do you want the bread that you want? That
Yeah.
determines what round you take it. So it's up to you when you draft what you draft. But by the end of the draft, you have to have a certain amount of meats, a bread, a certain condiment, a certain amount of whatever is determined.
Well, I mean, you
makes-
could also make a sandwich without meat, you know?
Yeah, if you want a shitty sandwich.
I mean, have you
Well-
ever had a peanut butter and jelly?
Okay, fair.
Yeah, but then it's you pick your innard.
Your
Your
innards?
Innards.
your innard substance of
your
sandwich. Pick your sandwich guts. And then build from there.
Yeah, I think in the end, it just needs to qualify as a sandwich, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, we've determined what? Pizza is a sandwich, right?
Oh no.
No,
Hot dog
There you
is
go.
a ravioli.
Hot dog
I'm
is
gonna
not a
I'm gonna
ravioli.
draft a hot dog.
Lasagna is baklava.
Lasagna kind of is baklava.
It is.
Yeah, that
Zoe
one's
says
not.
hi and she loves you.
Aw.
Hey Zoe.
Hello.
Love you, Zoe.
Check all your pockets.
Your dad's gonna torture you.
Shut up.
I considered sending you one of those things.
Have you found the actual link on Amazon for that thing?
I haven't, but I'm sure I can. I was like, I should send one to Lee. Let him torture Zoe with it.
Oh, no, don't think I wouldn't. All right. So look forward to that next week. I know, I'm fucking excited about it.
We're gonna scream at each other about sandwich toppings.
That's gonna be great.
There's some
It's gonna be
feeling.
awesome.
Hey, no feelings get hurt. It's just a fake draft. We're not really
wait
taking
till Lee
these.
takes guacamole away from you.
Ooh, or do we want to up the ante and whoever drafts what, like no one else can use that for a month in real life?
Jesus Christ. Just, fucking honor system. What you are or not going to put in your fucking sandwiches.
Checking on you. None of y'all motherfuckers better be using mayonnaise. I took that bitch in the
told you,
fourth
sons of
round.
bitches. All right. So we'll be back doing that nonsense next week at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central at youtube.com/panelsonpages for Jason Nyes, Jose Guzman, Kelly Harris, and our good buddy Mahoney, who sounded great this week.
Thank you.
I am the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez. We'll talk to you guys next week. Night. Love you. Bye-bye.
Demonetize this. Demonetize this.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
Demonetize this. Demonetize this.
Fucking Google something.
Demonetize this.
Holy shit.
Demonetize this.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
Demonetize this.
I didn't want to say it.
Demonetize this.
What are you, some kind of bitch?
Whoa.
Demonetize this.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
Demonetize this.
Why you keep bugging us, YouTube?
Demonetize this.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
That's it. Show's over. We're done.
See you next Tuesday.